Namaste everyone. Welcome to Sentence CS. Last video we have started with chapter 3 Advanced Features of Writer. Had covered what is table of content, hierarchy of heading. In this video we will be discussing about creating the table of content, customizing it, managing table of content. Why to delay? Let's start. So how to create table of content? So for that, open the document. I have already created some document and saved it. But for few of them, I have not selected the heading style. Let us do that. Proper heading style is very much important for creating table of content. 4.1 Introduction, I'll be giving heading 1, which is already mentioned. 4.2, that is also heading 1. Now, this is subheading 4.2.1. Then I will consider it as heading 2. Later, I have subheading inside the subheading. This is subheading. So, I have to make it heading 2. One more heading I want. For this, I will select and I'll make it as heading 3. So once you give the proper headings, once you set all the subheadings and its styles properly, then where you want to place your table of index, take the cursor to that particular place. I want at the beginning of the chapter or beginning of the page. So what I do, I have placed my cursor at the beginning of the page. Here, click on Insert, Table of Content. Table of content, can you see table of content index or bibliography? Dialog box has opened. The type is table of content. Can you see title? You can give your own title. We have activity 3.1 and there they have given rimjim's content. We can give our own name, but we will follow that. We will complete 3.1 and say rim Jim's content. Okay, next, create index or table of content. Yes, for they have given entire document. For the whole entire document, this table of content is applied. Next is create form. Heading and index entries has been selected. There is one more option, that is preview option. If I select preview option, the preview has been displayed here. If we don't want that preview option, deselect the option. Then it will not be seen. I want preview option. Let it be displayed and I say OK. Table of the content of my document has been created. Customization of table of content. When you right click on the table of content and select the edit table of content option from the pop-up menu, the dialog box table of content index or bibliography dialog box will open. This dialog box has 5 tabs. Type tab, entries, style, columns and background. These options in these tabs can be used to edit the table of content in various ways. Type tab, it is the active one by default after opening the table of content. Entries tab contains option to set styles for various entries in the table of content. We'll see practically. See, this is type tab, entries tab. This has various styles for entries. This is hyperlink start, character style entry, numbering, entry, tab stop, page number, hyperlink ends. There is one more, style tab. What does this style tab do? Style tab contains option to apply desired styles to the text of each level in the table of content. We have steps to apply a custom paragraph style to any level. For that, we are supposed to click on styles, select any level and select any paragraph style and say OK. That particular style will be applied to the content. To remove the applied paragraph style, select the desired level in the level list and then click default button. Next one is column tab. Column tab contains option to set the number of columns that we want to have in our table of content. That is column tab. Background tab. This contains option to change the background of the TOC. The current background color will be displayed in the active color window. So we can set the background now. How to set the background? There are three things. One is to set the background, remove the background, and you can add graphics or image to the background. How can we do it? We'll see here. Background. Color is there. You want to set the color. I want some different color. When I say OK, see, my TOC color has been changed. I want to remove the color. Then I can select none and say OK. So no color has been applied. I want to again put image to my TOC. Tile image. So, okay. I got this tile image. This is how we can set background for our table of content. I'll go with this color, soothing one, and I say OK. I have set the color. Maintaining a table of content. A table of content shows the current structure of a document, but if you change any heading or page number, you need to update it manually. In LibreOffice Writer, the table of content doesn't refresh automatically. You must use the update option to keep it accurate. How to do that? To update the table of content, what we are supposed to do? Consider 4.2.1 analyzing the problem. I'll change this heading style, which is heading 2 to heading 1. Okay, let us check in the table of content. Can you see? It will not be refreshed automatically. What we are supposed to do? It will do it manually. What we'll do? Right click on the table of content, update table of content. When I right click and say update table of content, see 4.2 and 4.2.1. Now both are in heading 1. If I want to delete table of content, right click, delete the table of content, table of content what we had already created will be deleted.